welcome back. Today's tutorial is for the super simple vampy look to start off the fall season. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So to start it off, I'm going to apply Max Paint Pot and Painterly all over the lid using a Real Techniques brush, and then I'm going to go ahead and set that all with the color Foxy from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. Just a heads up that the majority of the eyeshadows today are from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, except for this one, which is Lorax Sepia, I believe, and I'm just applying that roughly all over the crease area as a nice transition color. And then once I've done that, I'm going to take the color Tease on a more defined brush, and I'm going to do a soft cut crease at first. And I'm going to make sure to blend this out really, really well and build it up little by little. And then once I'm satisfied with the way that this soft cut crease has turned out, I'm going to go back in and define it a little bit more, just using a light hand and going over the crease area using that same tease color and just applying little by little until I'm happy with the opacity of the eyeshadow. Now I'm going in with Blackout from that same palette and a pointy edged brush so that I can get really, really detailed with it, and I'm just applying it on the outer half of the crease, and I am keeping it very concentrated and using a really light hand. You don't want to add too much at once because black is a difficult color to blend out after. And then once I'm happy in between each step, I like to blend it out just with a clean brush until I've got the darkness and the depth that I like. And then adding a simple brow bone color, I think this is also Foxy. And then I'm going to move into the lid. And for the lid, I'm using my finger to apply the shade Verve from that palette and then blending it out with a clean brush because I didn't want it to be too in your face at first. I wanted it to be a very subtle shimmer, and I wanted it to also be a little bit more warm toned and gold-esque, so I did go over it lightly with the shade Half Baked and just went over the crease area to make sure that it's still properly blended and that we have seamless lines. Then I ran away and did my brows and my eyelashes and all that fun stuff, and I'm back to do the lower lash line, and this is me applying the shade Tease to the outer half of the lower lash line, and I'm going to stop right in front of that inner tear duct area because you don't want to bring darkness into that corner of the eye. Blending that out really, really well, and then applying a brown eyeliner. This is the Rimmel Kohl brown eyeliner to the waterline. And I make sure to blend that into the lash line so that there's some nice smokiness there. Then I'm taking Becca illuminating powder in Champagne Pop and applying that to the inner corners because it's the most beautiful thing I've ever had in my life. Enough said. Moving on to the rest of the face, we're going to start contouring with the Hoola bronzer and an angled brush, and I'm just taking that as I usually do in the hollows of my cheeks, blending that upwards into my temples, along the jawline, and all that fun stuff. And then I realized I forgot to highlight prior to contouring, so that's what I'm doing now with the Maybelline eraser for dark circles in Fair. Applying that in a checkmark formation underneath the eyes and blending it out with a damp beauty blender. I can't believe I forgot to do that beforehand, but it's okay. Things happen, and we move on. So I then applied it to my chin, the bridge of my nose, and my forehead to further highlight so that we have a nice balance of highlight across the entire face and not just in certain areas. And then I decided to apply a blush, and this is MAC's Copper Tone, I believe, which is a really nice warm orangey toned blush. And I'm making sure to blend that out so that it's not too harsh. Copper Tone has a tendency to come out pretty harsh at first if you don't have a delicate hand. So making sure to blend that out and apply some highlighter on top of that. This is, again, Champagne Pop. And then moved on to apply some lipstick, and I chose a nice deep blood red lipstick. Well, it's maybe not blood red, but it is a deep red, beautiful shade of a liquid lipstick. Any will do. And just applied that very carefully along my lips, making sure not to go too cray-cray because with liquid lipstick, it is really easy to screw up. So just take your time. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and that you learned something new. Please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!